As many of you already know, our 2023 convention will be in Reno, Nevada. And we are really excited about this because, as far as I know, this is the first national convention that we have ventured west of the Rockies. And we are just so excited to finally be in the Pacific time zone. So our convention takes place from July 10th to 14th in person in Reno and continues the following week, July 18th through 20th, for the virtual convention. We will continue the tradition of anyone attending in person will also have access to attend the virtual convention as well. So you really get a great value added there too. So a couple of notes for you if you plan on attending. Did you know Reno is, of course, an excellent place to start a West Coast trip because it's literally sitting there on the border of California. San Francisco is just a few hours away, as is Sacramento. Wine country is in shooting distance. And of course, Lake Tahoe is less than 1 hour away. So that's just a beautiful respite as you plan your own convention experience. Places like San Diego, Las Vegas, Los Angeles are also just a short plane ride away. I'd encourage you to consider some of those options. Check out the information in the convention brochure about ways to enrich your in-person convention experience. We also have some great things planned for you while you're there. You may have heard that Chanticleer will be performing on Tuesday night. So we're delighted to bring them back once again. You can also have a chance to sing at the convention Eucharist as part of this year's choral Institute. So you can also check out details will be available when registration opens on February 15th. I believe we also have some quick details about that in the current convention brochure. Last but not least, I want to mention our epic organ crawl. And we've been advertising that epic in all caps because it is truly a phenomenal experience. This is a pre-convention opportunity on Sunday, July 9th and Monday, July 10th. It's going to start in Los Angeles, and you will be able to visit several organs, including the one at the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Angels, the First Congregational Church, St. Charles Borromeo Church, the Bob Baker Marionette Theater organ, and last but definitely not least, the newly renovated Hazel Wright organ at Christ Cathedral. You can find details about that in the convention brochure, and not only does it include the organ crawl, but it includes your transportation, your flight from California back to Reno that will get you there in time for the opening reception on Monday night. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Amanda.
I will say that if your summer plans do not allow a trip such as these, then the virtual convention is right for you. This year's virtual convention will combine the ease of use and ease of schedule for last year's platform, which is made for the working pastoral musician who may not have an entire day from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. to be able to attend convention events. It's made for all different time zones across the United States, keeping the West Coast in mind especially. But on top of that, we are going to be having some new additions to the schedule, exclusive for virtual convention attendees. So this will be a little bit different than last year, where we will have exclusive content that will be coming to you live. I will say too, if you are going in person, you will also have access to these exclusive sessions because they will be available on the platform until September 30th of this year. So again, more information regarding the NPM conventions, both virtual and in person, will be available starting on January 30th on the NPM website. So a couple of things about the convention. First and foremost, I think I'm going to send this one to Jennifer. What does the convention schedule look like this year for the in-person convention overall?
It looks a little bit different than what you may be used to. We are still going to open on Monday evening with that great exhibit reception, and you get a chance to meet with all of your favorite publishers and partners within our industry. Then we will have our official opening on Tuesday morning. Our plenums will stay in the morning. For those of you who gave us that feedback, we will maintain them in the morning. A couple of differences that you might see. Wednesday afternoon, we are getting into the city of Reno. Our afternoon breakouts will be in a couple of area churches in downtown Reno. We will be providing transportation from the hotel to downtown. You'll have a nice break for dinner. The downtown Reno area is beautiful. They literally have a river running through the middle of town, lots of great restaurants. And then we will reconvene for 3 evening concerts happening simultaneously at those churches. And then transportation back to the hotel will also be available. Then Thursday evening, our final event will be our convention Eucharist at St. Rose of Lima Parish, also in Greater Reno, when we'll be providing transportation to that again. And that will be our concluding event. We designed it that way because we know many people traveling to the Central and Eastern time zones. It really can take a full day to get back to those time zones from Reno. And we know that you have ministerial commitments on the weekend for many of you. We wanted to allow that Friday to let you get back to the Central time zone or the East Coast and have a little bit of recalibration time before diving back into those commitments.
That's great. We have 2 follow-up questions too. You mentioned transportation.
Mm-hmm.
Will a car be needed for the convention this year? And how much is the hotel? Those are the 2 questions.
A car will not be needed this year, at least in my opinion. There is the Nugget, which is our venue. They have a free shuttle from the airport to the hotel. So that's included. So you do not need to worry about paying for transportation to and from the hotel. As I mentioned, we will also provide transportation included in your registration fee for those off-site events on both Wednesday night and Thursday night. There are cabs, Ubers, etc. So if you do want to get from the hotel to downtown Reno, those are readily available. You had also asked about the hotel rate. We have secured a hotel rate of $99 a night. So we're really excited about that. For those of you within driving distance, the hotel also offers free parking. So that is certainly a way to maximize your resources.
Sounds like a lot of pluses in terms of little expenses that can add up sometimes for things like conventions.
Yeah, they add up really fast. We've all experienced that.